Hello everybody, this is Donna with dddivadesigns.blogspot.com. I wanted to show you a project that I worked on this week that literally took me hours to finish it. I was so happy to do it. I actually am doing this in celebration of the birth of my granddaughter. She arrived on Wednesday, November the 2nd, and weighed 6 pounds 3 ounces, and she's long at 19 3/4 inches. So her name is Jasmine, and I'll show you her picture right here in a minute because she's completely adorable, and I am completely over the moon. I have to chuckle because most of my friends and family who know me, I wasn't so much. I was having angst about the whole calling me grandma, nana, uh, the whole grandmother, granny, grandma thing just does not fit my personality, if I could say. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the institution of a grandmother, because I'm totally blessed that I have children and I have a granddaughter now. Trust me, it has nothing to do with that or my age or my ego. Absolutely nothing. I just didn't consider myself a grandma, or that name just didn't resonate with me. So I have been having like angst about it. So my friend at work, my wonderful friend at work, she was telling me a story one day, and I can't remember what we were talking about, and I thought it had something to do with her husband being from Canada or being a Canadian. And she said the name Mimi. I think she said, she may have even said something about they called grandmothers their Mimi. I'm not really sure, but as soon as she said Mimi, I was like, oh my God, I love Mimi. Mimi's a cool name to have for a grandmother. So, and the reason why I'm telling this story, A, is because it's just funny. And then number two, Jasmine's mom wanted me to figure out a name for Jasmine to ultimately call me. And certainly she won't be talking anytime soon, but she said, oh, she's got to call you something. She's got to call you Nana or Grandmama or whatever. And that just was not, I just wasn't feeling that. So ultimately, I knew I had to think of something, and I wanted ultimately my grandkids to call me something other than normal. And so I love Mimi, and so it's a long, funny story. And most of my friends that know me, I am a bohemian wild child, and I'm just very eclectic, and so I don't do things normally. So I think that ultimately when Jasmine gets older and she can call me anything, hopefully she'll be able to call me Mimi, and any other grandchildren I have after her will do the same. So that's the story about that. I'm completely proud and happy to be a grandmother. So to that end, I wanted to create this wonderful wall hanging for Jasmine, and when I saw her, I fell in love with her instantly. So I've actually had this chipboard shape for a good little while in my stash. It's just chipboard, and what I ended up doing was creating this wall hanging. It's a wall hanging. And I know you guys have seen this shape 1,000 times hanging around at the craft stores and at Michael's and AC Moore and so forth. There was a bunch of them. I had like a bunch of them. So essentially what I did, I painted it. Actually, I'll show you the back. I painted the back this lilac color. I used this stuff, this actually paint from Judkins. It's mica gloss metallic effects ink, and this color is lilac. And I used this bottle to paint the back, and it definitely gives it this pearl-esque metallic look. I totally love it. The camera may not be doing it justice, but I painted the chipboard, the back of it, this color, just to finish it off and make it look nice and neat. And then for the edges of the chipboard, I'll tell you about the paper in a minute, although I don't know the specific line. But what I did with the edges, I painted the edges with some metallic gold dauber paint, and then on the inside of that I actually used some stickles to bling it up some more, so you can see it there all the way around the edge. Now the paper, I don't remember the paper. I've had this paper pad in my stack for a good little while. I want to say it's Can Company, but please don't quote me. The colors are kind of purpley, teal, beige, just very subtle, soothing colors. And I do know that in her nursery, you'll see this image of Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. In her nursery, in Jasmine's nursery, her mother wanted to do like a Winnie the Pooh theme, so I found this image online. I hope you can see it. First of all, that's Jasmine. Isn't she adorable? Isn't she adorable? Anyway, I found this image online. I have no idea who the artist is. If I could have found the artist's name, I certainly would have given the artist credit. So if you guys know this image or have seen it somewhere, let me know, and I'm happy to repost and give credit to the artist. But I saw it, I downloaded it to my computer, and I printed it out on some cardstock, and then I cut it out to size, and then I matted it with that paper. I double matted it. And then to give it even some more pop, for Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, I used some diamond glaze. Love this stuff. Love, 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 love this stuff. And so that gave it, excuse me, that gave it some pop. And I love the way that turned out. So again, as I said, it's a wall hanging. And what I did, I used my crocodile to punch some holes at the top so I can add my lace for the hanging part. And then I used just some extra large eyelets to secure that. And then of course, I know you guys know this butterfly. This is from Tattered Angels. I have one here and I have one here with Jasmine's photo. These frames are beautiful. And all I did, I didn't do anything to them. On this one I added some stickles, and on this one I added some stickles. This one I actually used a little bit of what do you call that stuff by Tattered Angels, the Glimmer Mist in Wheat Fields. I sprayed it with Wheat Fields a little bit and then added some clear diamond Glimmer Mist on this one. And this one I just used the Glimmer Mist. I didn't do anything to change the color. Alright, this butterfly came from my stash. Actually, it came from a wall, like a wall hanging, and there was like a bunch of them. So I had plenty of them left over and thought it would look really, really cute. And that's a close-up image of Piglet and antique, looks like an antique Winnie the Pooh. I think that's what it was. Alright. And then I added some bling in the middle of this one and put a little piece of bling down here as well. And then on this side, as you can see, I added some pearl bling. Oops. Added some pearl bling here and all the way down here. Love that. And then these flowers right here actually came from the Prima collection, that new printery collection. The whole collection I got from a kit from Carla S at Carla S001. She actually put together a Prima printery kit, and I still have tons of stuff left over from that kit. But I pulled one of the flowers from that kit and added it here because I wanted to balance it out with the dark epoxy stickers down here that spell out Jasmine's name. Jasmine. And then these two little teal flowers are from Prima. So that's that. And here, right here, is a definition of cherish. I think that's Making Memories. Don't quote me, but I think it is. But it's the definition of cherish because I totally cherish her. And that's her picture. She's the sweetest. She was asleep when we took that picture. And I just made it black and white because I love black and white. It gives it so soft of an effect. And of course, you guys notice the Dodge ticket. I used some Glimmer Mist and Wheat Fields to add some sheen to that. Love that color. And of course, these epoxy stickers, I believe they're Making Memories, but of course they just spell out her name, Jasmine. And I think that's it, guys. I don't think I'm missing anything. I really don't. This is the front, and this is the effect I did to the back. But I love the way it turned out. I think it turned out really, really pretty. And I'm just trying to debate on whether or not I'm going to hang it at work or keep it here in my craft room so I can look at it. Either way, I just want to have it someplace close by me where I can, you know, take a look at it every day and look at her beautiful, sweet face. So anyway, I just wanted to share that project with you. I will put some pictures, some close-up pictures on the back of this video just in case you guys want to check it out. But certainly thank you so much for stopping by, and I just wanted to share my good news and to show you the new addition to our family, because she is actually going to be spoiled by her Mimi. Alright guys, you have a wonderful evening. I will talk to you soon. Some mooches.